Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are reviewing a 2025 Ford F-150 Lobo. This thing is one of a kind. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Joe Machens, Capital City Ford here in Jefferson City, Missouri for allowing me time with this vehicle. Please reach out to Mike for all your vehicle needs. Powering this F-150 Lobo is the 5-liter V8 Coyote engine, producing 400 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque through a 10-speed automatic transmission. All right, starting in the front here, we get the black and white Ford logo. Exclusive to the Lobo, we get these LED lights across the grille here. Gives it a very unique look. It looks really cool. Those are DRLs. Coming around to your headlights, the DRLs are continued into the headlight here. Split design. These are LEDs. Coming down here, we do get fog lights, as you can see. And then exclusive to the Lobo, this is a street performance truck. We'll have this skidding all along here to give it a lower look, lower appearance than a normal F-150. So you'll notice in the front, on either side here, there's kind of your skirting along the side. Going to the wheel and tire setup. These are Bridgestone tires. Alenzas, never heard of them, but these are street tires, 275/50 R22. So we get the 22-inch wheels, which is perfect for this street performance truck. Gives it the look that it should have. Step back and take a look there. I think that's the perfect tire and wheel setup for this truck. Standard kind of performance tuned suspension up front here. Here's our F-150. We get the Lobo badge on the vent here, and then looking at the side, we just have the plastic mirrors up here. Same with the door handles, but you'll notice we do have this skidding all down here, which adds to the lower appearance, the look of this truck. Take a step back there, and then you'll notice it's continued to the rear, which I think is a really good look. Love the taillight design of this. And then coming to the back, we have our parking sensors in the back, dual exhaust, which is just perfect. Color match bumper. This does have towing hookups. This tows around 7,900 pounds, which isn't quite as much as a normal F-150, but you can still tow a decent amount. Black and white Ford logo. Then we have F-150 stamped in the tailgate. Honestly, I'd like to see that maybe say Lobo in the tailgate to kind of distinguish it even more from a regular F-150. If we take a look at the tailgate, it is not dampened, it is not powered. No bed liner in this truck. We do have some storage here, actually on each side. And then as far as tie downs go, we just get one in each corner. Take a look there. Pretty slick ride. I do like the look of it. Not exactly my style, but there's a buyer for this. Let's take a look at the hood also, because it is unique. We just kind of have these designs. I do not think these are functional, but it is a different design than the regular F-150, as you all can see. Just a look at the front there. Let's take a look at the sticker on this truck. Now, the 2025 Ford F-150 Lobo is based off the STX trim. And you'll notice that when we get into the interior, but this is the F-150 Lobo with the 5-liter V8 engine. Fuel economy is right here. 16 city, 24 highway, 19 combined. Pretty similar to a normal F-150, maybe a little better. So you'll see the equipment group is 200A, STX series, LED fog lamps. The V8 engine is 2340. The Lobo package, $4,695. Gives you the all-season tires and the 22-inch wheels. So destination, base price $51,230. Total options around $8,500. So your total MSRP after destination is $60,395. Let me know what you all think of that price. We'll leave it at that. We'll go check out the interior. So looking at the interior, pretty basic design. We have hard touch material up top here, soft on the door, lots of storage here, perfect spot for your phone and wallet. Lock, unlock, window controls here. Let's check out the payload. 1,550 pounds. That's better than most F-150s, honestly, so that is a plus. Just have manual seats here. Hey, you notice these are the same seats that are in the STX trim. Kind of have that yellow stitching throughout that you see on the STX. Come in here, we have an auto start stop, lighting controls, parking brake, standard pedals, manual steering wheel. And if we hop in, let's take a look here. So we do, let me get the key fob out here. Pretty simple key fob. We do have an actual key, which I think is pretty cool. So let's start this thing up. Here's our startup sequence. So we do get the fully digital gauge cluster that we see in a lot of the F-150s. Here's our wipers. We have the column shifter in this one. Steering wheel is pretty standard, as you can see. Cruise control on this side, volume control, and then your menu options. You can see here all your different off-road screens, compass, pitch and roll, etc. So that's pretty normal. Coming down here, let's check out the transfer case. So we do have 2 high, 4 high. We get 4 auto in here and 4 low. That's a plus. Rear locker also, and then our drive modes: normal, slippery, off-road. If y'all can see that. Then going back the other way, we have tow haul, eco, and then sport. So this particular truck, I'd probably have it in sport quite often. That's the kind of feel I would go for when driving this. We'll leave it at normal for now. Excuse me. Standard vents, we do have the large screen. Nothing fancy about this. Same in all these F-150s. You have this smaller screen on the side. So you can customize it. Coming down here, here's our tuning controls, volume controls, and then camera. We just have a rear view camera in this one. It does take up the whole screen. Resolution is okay. Could be better, but the fact that it is the entire screen really helps. We'll get out of that. And then climate controls are all right here. No heated seat, no cooled seats in this one. Like I said, it's based off an STX trim, which does not have any of that. And coming down here, we have USB ports, more storage, a nice compartment here for a lot of storage, 2 cup holders. And then coming to this side, we have our outlets, and then a nice little shelf. I'm a big fan of the shelf right there with no door on it. That just seems a little more practical. Standard rear view mirror up top, sunglass holder, lighting controls. We do not have a rear window in this one. Taking a look at the center console, ton of room, massive, nice tray here, and there's some more plugins down in there. 2 cup holders for your passengers in the back. It's a view of the passenger side. Let's hop out and listen to this engine. It's a Coyote engine. Sounds great. Probably my favorite thing about this truck. It's a perfect engine to put in a vehicle like this. Coming to the back, same material, same storage in this door, just have window controls. Nice pocket in the back here. We do have rear vents and USB chargers there. No center armrest, ton of room, similar to all the F-150s. Seats are comfortable. I don't mind cloth seats either. No sunroof in this one. I'm sure that can be optioned in though. Final thoughts here. Let me know what you all think of the 2025 Ford F-150 Lobo. I think it is a great idea. I think this is missing in the truck market, a street performance truck. However, I wish Ford would have went a little bigger on this vehicle, maybe a special powertrain. Honestly, maybe even drop it down a little bit lower. So it sits 2 inches lower in the rear than a regular F-150. But looking at it, even on the lot here, it's hard to tell it's a Lobo until you get up close to it. I mean, sits lower obviously, but I wish it was even slammed lower to the ground. And as I mentioned, maybe even a special powertrain. Things I like about it, the concept is awesome. I think Ford's going to build on this. Maybe we'll see, you know, this is based off an STX trim. Maybe we'll see a Lobo Lariat or a Lobo Platinum, something a little more luxurious. Maybe a Lobo Raptor with a higher, more powerful powertrain. I mean, can you imagine this thing with the supercharged 5.2 in it? That would be awesome. Maybe that's the direction they're going. Great idea from Ford. Like the concept, like I said. But let me know what you all think. We're not going to drive this one today. But I think it's a cool truck. It's different. We don't see anything like this from any of the other auto manufacturers. So I think it's a good start. Let me know what you all think, and we'll see you on the next one.